Check out this one, FJ40, first month 1978. And boy, have we got a story on this one, how we met Ethan the owner, its past, everything, a big story. So Ethan the owner is, this is his second car. He's now in his 20s. He's owned this for 7 years. He bought it as a 19-year-old in South Australia as his second car. And he doesn't really know the full history. He's just bought it as a car and he's done a bit to it himself. We'll go through it, and I can actually see on the door here it's got Crawford Pastoral Holdings, livestock transport handling. So it was a it would have been a company vehicle or business vehicle. I've seen a lot of shorties chopped into utes and shorties in sale yards and cattle yards. Really handy. Not really a good bull catcher, but they bobbed them and they're really good in yards. So maybe it's got a past story to tell we don't know about. But Ethan now owns it, still owns it today. And Ethan has driven it from South Australia to Brisbane and now lives in southeast Queensland. And if you don't know or don't follow us already, Ethan had just moved to Woolloongabba, I believe, or around that area. His very first night in the new house, very first night, this gets taken out of the driveway and stolen, and not to be seen again for quite some time. And there was a post on Facebook and he put it up, and then all the forums started sharing it. Mr. Landcruiser shared the post, so you might have seen this one before. And then it was found. The first post I seen, Craig Hardy, he's a 40 series owner himself, posted, look what we found in the Glasshouse Mountains. And everyone instantly recognised it as the stolen car. And boy, did the thief, whoever stole this, they just thrashed the guts out of it and just bogged it belly deep. And when it was towed out, the transfer case had dropped out of it. The transfer case was just hanging on the ground, and they thrashed it until it could go no more. And poor Ethan, his first night in Brisbane, his daily drive, his only car is uninsured. So he's got a new job, he's sorting himself out, but this one's uninsured, and that's where we said, just send it to us, Ethan. We can tidy it up for you. So what we've done here at Mr. Landcruiser, and why it's at Mr. Landcruiser, is we wreck vehicles, we fix vehicles, and it's no skin off our nose to just fix the transfer, throw another one underneath and a few new parts, and just get the running gear running again. Now we didn't restore it or anything. He's still got a little bit of work to go at home, but we just want it running for the guy. We just want it so he can come and collect it. He can collect it today, tomorrow when he gets here, turn the key and drive out of here. So that's what we've done at Mr. Landcruiser. It's been here for a few weeks. People would have seen it in some of our posts. It's now ready to go. And let me tell you about this vehicle. So this is Ethan's daily, and since Ethan bought it, it was already a ute. So in its life being an FJ40, it's a short wheelbase, and someone has chopped the shorty. You'll notice this all doesn't look right for a ute, so someone's chopped the shorty and turned it into a ute, including the roof. The roof is now semi-soft top, so you could probably unclip this and do some shooting or what have you, but that's a shorty roof, and they've just integrated it. And so that's how Ethan purchased it. But since it's in his care, Ethan's done a few things. You can see the more modern ARB bull bar, upgraded the headlights and put the spotties up the front. He's also now running EFS suspension right through, and the Bilstein shocks right through. So he's kept it pretty tight, he kept it on the road. Now this one, look at the paint job. She looks pretty rough, but it is, it's all, everything steel. It's all in actually really good condition for something this age and something that tells such an old story. So as rough as it looks, it's a bloody good canvas. He's got himself a nice car. The tray's all custom made. Someone made that. Again, it was there. Ethan can't tell me the history. She's a little bit wild. It's running the 2F, so it's FJ40, FJ meaning 2F in 1978, and that has got under the bonnets. The only real differences I see is someone's replaced the carby with a modern replacement carby. It's the Toyota replica, and the 80 series booster is now up the front here. otherwise Stocko Standardo. And inside is Stocko, apart from probably one thing. Let's go and have a look. Okay, she looks pretty wild in here, but I've got to say, it's these ones that have the most character, and this thing, a ute shorty, would be a hell of a lot of fun. The first thing I noticed when it came in is the Dakota digital. It has a Dakota dash from the States, and that's been updated. Now Ethan's done that himself. A few little changes. These door cards, they're Australian made. You can just Google Door Cards Australia, I think that's the name of the business, and they do 40 and 60 series aftermarket ones. We have the genuine ones on the shelf, but these are pretty cool too. Bucket seats, it's now been converted to a 2-seater, aftermarket bucket seats. And the floor has an aftermarket vinyl with some carpet mats, and the dash is pretty much left alone. It's pretty rickety in here. I don't know what's been done, thrashed since it's been flogged. I can see a few things missing, so we'll go through that when Ethan gets here, see what he needs and really help him out there as well. The love continues. That's pretty much it. Above me you can see what I was talking about. It's a soft top. They've put some structure in there to stabilize the roof and keep it a soft top. The only other thing I've noticed is in its life it's had an upgraded blade fuse box now on the passenger side, so it just gets a tickle of love as it goes along. And that's it on the inside. Keep it simple, get out there and enjoy these things. So this is it. This is our job here is sort of done. Ethan's going to come in tomorrow and collect it. He hasn't been up here since. He is a very, very grateful man. I'll tell you that. We speak on the phone, and what a nice guy. We're not finished yet, so there's little things. So, you know, did this happen? Like no mirror, the ignition, the barrel and the cover, it's all missing and flogged out, and we've been starting it without a key. So we want to help him out just a little bit more, flick him a few more things. We're going to gift it to him now. Look, this is not something we normally do. We're not about... It's just, honestly, the guy's just moved from South Australia. He's decided to call Queensland home, and this happens on one of his first nights in his new house. We want to show Ethan what Queenslanders are about and how to feel. He's welcome up here. Anyone that moves up here, the Queenslanders are really decent people. So Ethan, this one's on us. You're going to come up here tomorrow and we'll finish with a few more parts. Let's get our new Queenslander back on the road, back in his 40 and back out there. FJ40 1978.